Today, I'm using the sprinkler method to compare lilac and sunflower, two of the best crops to make money fast and grow a garden. By the end of the video, you'll know everything about both plants and how to get the most out of them. But first, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel so we can keep posting new Grow a Garden videos every single day. I didn't have a sunflower yet, so I decided to open 139 flower seed packs, hoping to get lucky and pull this ultra-rare crop. After just 45 packs, I got my first purple dahlia. And 6 packs later, boom, I got my first sunflower seed. And just a little after that, another one.
Yeah, boy.
Now I want to know, have you gotten your sunflower seed yet, or are you still trying? Tell me in the comments. The sunflower is one of the rarest crops in the entire flower seed pack. It only grows one at a time, which might sound like a downside, but its base value is over 3 times higher than the moon blossom. And with the sprinkler method, you can make this plant grow huge, which is super fun, and boosts its value even more. Let's be honest, this plant looks amazing. If you care about how your garden looks, the sunflower will definitely catch everyone's attention. It's also available for a limited time only, so if you don't have one yet, try to get it before it's gone for good. Now, the lilac is one of the most popular and best crops to use with the sprinkler method. It's easy to get and has a solid sell value, especially if you manage to get some mutations. The base value is around 30,000 shekels. Time to clear the area and get ready to plant the sunflower and the lilacs. But first, check out this heart I made using my Lumira plants. It looks amazing, right? By the way, if you haven't unlocked this crop yet, don't wait too long. The Lumira is a limited time crop from the Bizzy event, and it's only available for a few more days. To get it, you'll need to complete special quests from Bizzy Bear, using pollinated crops and a little bit of honey. If you need help with that, check out my other video, How to Complete Bizzy Bear Quest Fast. The link is in the description and the pinned comment. Unfortunately, I only had 1 more sunflower seed and 36 lilac seeds. That might give lilac an early advantage, but remember, lilac is not multi-harvest. Once you collect it, it's gone. The sunflower, on the other hand, can be harvested again and again. That's a big win for this crop. So yeah, I won't plant the same number of each crop, because based on this logic, lilac would seem way too weak and not really worth using. All right, before we start using the sprinkler method, I'm placing a few special items to boost our chances of getting rare mutations. Mutations happen while your plant is growing, but they depend on what's happening in the game world. Some only happen during rain, storms, or events like the meteor shower. If you're playing during the weekend, always look out for meteor showers. That's your chance to use a star caller and maybe get the celestial mutation, which multiplies value by 120. Did you know the dawnbound mutation only happens on sunflowers during a special sun god event? It glows super bright and can multiply your crop value by 150 times. If you stack events with pets and the sprinkler method, your chances of getting insane mutations go way up. That's how people hit values in the billions, without even planting rare seeds. I've got the lightning rod, the nectar staff, and yes, even the star caller. Now, some people still think the star caller is used to trigger the bloodlet mutation, but that's not true. The star caller actually helps trigger the celestial mutation, but only during a meteor shower. And here's the crazy part. If your crop gets the celestial mutation, its value gets multiplied by 120 times. That's right, 120 times. So yeah, using the star caller during a meteor shower is totally worth it. As you can see, my lilacs grew super fast while I was setting up those items. So if you're planting this seed, make sure to place your sprinklers before you start, because they grow really fast. Luckily, mine aren't ready to harvest yet, so I still have time to use the sprinklers and leave the game. To use the sprinkler method, you need to place 1 of each sprinkler, a basic, an advanced, a godly, and a master sprinkler. They don't stack, so just 1 of each is enough. Sprinklers won't work on crops that are already grown, so before you leave the game, make sure to harvest any crops that are already ready on the plants you're growing. After placing them, leave the game and wait for about 30 minutes to 1 hour. After using the sprinkler method, I ended up with 2 big sunflowers, but only 1 lilac turned giant. Now we just have to wait for some mutations before we sell them. This works best during the weekend when there are way more events running. Another great strategy is to use your pets. They can help trigger special mutations. Here are all the pets that give mutations in Grow a Garden. Polar bear, dragonfly, chicken zombie, all the bees and wasps, butterfly, and disco bee. Tired of looking like a bacon hare in Roblox? Click the first link in the description and check out our store. We've got outfits starting at just 5 Robux, super cheap to upgrade your style. After waiting a few hours for the crops to pick up some mutations, it's finally time to harvest and sell. Now we'll get to see how each crop performs and what kind of profit you can actually expect from each one. One of the sunflowers got pollinated, shocked, honey-glazed, and frozen mutations, which is amazing, and it's definitely going to bring a huge profit. Like I said earlier, this crop may only grow one at a time, which might seem like a downside, but the base value is so high that even just one of them gave me $500 million. Let me know in the comments, do you think the sunflower is a good crop to make money and grow a garden? This other one, even though it's bigger, only sold for $110 million. Maybe because of the mutations it got. But that's okay. It's still a really good amount of money. So our total profit using just 2 sunflowers was $610 million. Now it's time to find out how much all those lilacs will make. Can they beat that total? And don't forget, if I had waited for more mutations, the sunflower's value could have easily reached the billions each. All right, now let's harvest all the lilacs. I think this plant grows more than 1 per seed, so we'll have to sell them in multiple batches. At the end, I'll add up the total and let you know how much we made from all the lilacs. So make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. The first time I sold the lilacs, the total was $11 billion. I couldn't believe it. So of course, I kept harvesting the rest to sell even more. On the second batch, I made $22 billion. Bro, I honestly didn't expect this crop to be that profitable. It's just as good as moon melon used to be. This proves that if you want to make money, even less rare seeds can be super effective, because you can plant so many of them and they win by quantity. Of course, if I had a bunch of sunflowers, I probably would have made way more money. But that's not the point. The point is, you can get rich and grow a garden using common seeds. Rare seeds might give you big money per crop, but most of the time, they're better as exclusive collectibles than billion-dollar farms. Out of all the rare crops I wish I had in my garden, the only one I missed was Candy Blossom. Because I started playing after that event had already ended. That one really is a money-printing machine. I really hope Jandel brings the Candy Blossom back one day. Not only is the tree super pretty, but it also makes great profit. So next time it shows up, I'm grabbing as many seeds as I can, because usually exclusive crops don't come back again. So what's your best strategy to make money and grow a garden? Do you think it's better to have lots of common plants, or just a few rare ones? Let me know in the comments. And make sure to like and subscribe for more Grow a Garden videos. I'll see you in the next one.